My name is Monica May Leibson, and I'm here live in the flesh in my bedroom. This is the quietest space I can find in the house right now. We're keeping it real, right? Everybody's keeping it real right now. So welcome. We are here. Lisa, hi. I'm just going to chat while people show up and say hello to people and connect and check in, see how everybody's doing. I know there's a lot going on, and we want to be here for you. Me personally, as well as my team at Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. We are right now have chosen to offer what we're calling telesupport for our patients, as well as really anyone who needs it. And so those are just check-in calls to see how you're doing, to see how your physical health is holding up, your mental health, the health of you and those who you're quarantined with. We gotta laugh when we can, right? I just saw the other day, does anybody follow Glennon Doyle Melton? Oh my gosh, I love her. The name of her Facebook Live was "It's Getting Chippy in Here." And she was talking about just what it's like to live with your favorite people 24/7 and how it's created such beautiful and tender moments, and also been, just time where we've all had to laugh and step away. So yay! Oh, Shireen, hi! Oh, you just ordered her book. Her book is so good. We're talking about Glennon Doyle Melton for those just tuning in. I read Carry On Love Warrior years ago. It's so inspiring. And basically, she talks about her rock bottom. She was an alcoholic, she was an addict, and how from there she really uncovered her most authentic and vulnerable self. And I'm wondering if that's a part of what we're going through collectively right now, is hitting some level of intensity for us to let go of things that no longer serve us truly, and to create new ways of being that really honor us all. That's what I'm really been holding space for as we go through these tumultuous times as a healer, as somebody who's been working with people for 14 years, hitting their own personal rock bottoms, usually when it comes to disease. And now we're, all experiencing that collectively. So let's see, it's been a few minutes, but I just thought I would chat with you guys about a few things while we wait for people to show up. But I do know that we're recording this, so we'll be timely. Emotional freedom technique is basically using the principles of acupuncture. And the principles of acupuncture, I'm sure you've heard about chi, you've heard about balance, but what I've always loved the most about acupuncture is that it helps your brain to function optimally, which then helps your whole body to function optimally by releasing serotonins, endorphins, oxytocin, dopamine. That has been proven that acupuncture helps to calm down the nervous system, and when the nervous system relaxes, it oftentimes releases things like serotonin, oxytocin. I'll just use the word dose. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Those are all the happy chemicals, and they all do different things. I've got a blog on it. But this emotional freedom technique will help to release some of those in your brain so that you can have your body and brain calm down, simmer down, and be able to be more clear, be more calm, as we're all going through a time that feels not calm and not clear. So the best thing that we can do is, have those feelings and also be able to move through them. I've always told my clients, emotions tell us exactly what to do with themselves in their name. We need to emote them. They are not meant to stay inside our bodies, and when they do, they often cause, they manifest in physical disease as well as emotional upset. So this is a very simple tool that you guys can do. I'm going to show you the whole technique, and you can do any part of this technique at any time. I do have a few pages here I'll be referring to, so if you see me looking all around, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do today emotional freedom technique based on just the words anxiety and stress. You can really use it for anything. You can use it for tension, fear, sadness, frustration. You could use it in any way at any time, but I'm going to just, through my voice today, use the word stress and anxiety. And you can choose to say that or choose to not. Just to give you a little setup, you can just be sitting anywhere that you are. The whole process will take us from about here to about here, so you don't have to be standing or moving. And I'm going to say some words and have you guys repeat them in the comfort of your own home, because we're all in our own homes. So the first step, though, is to define the negative emotion that you're feeling. But like I said, we're going to just stick with stress and anxiety unless you want to use another one. And start by, in this moment, taking a deep breath in and letting yourself put a number on that. If you're feeling stress at a 10, if you're feeling it at a 1 right now, just give yourself a sense of where am I at in this current moment. And so let's take a deep breath on that. Right now, where am I feeling my stress and anxiety in my body and my mind? I'm going to give it this number. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to let you know of a phrase that we'll be using during our tapping session. The phrase is going to be something along the lines of, even though I feel stressed and anxious, I love and accept myself fully. And I didn't give you a lot of the background on this because I don't know that anyone's in the mood to totally learn new things right now. We just need to have tools that other experts can give us, right? But one of the things that this does is when you validate an emotion, you allow it to release. It kind of takes the air out of it, right? So it's saying, I'm experiencing this emotion, and I love and accept myself fully. And I love that emotion fully. I embrace that emotion rather than resist it. So when we resist our emotions is oftentimes when they go back down into the body, create us to get all tense, both emotionally and physically. So that's kind of what this is doing. So now we're going to start tapping, and I'm just going to show you as we go along. Just getting a drink. You guys can take a drink too if you want to. Take a few deep breaths in. Feel free to ask me any questions as we go along. So we'll start with tapping. And the tapping is literally, I'm going to start on the eyebrow here point. It's just this. So you're just going to keep doing it in this area right between your eyebrows. And you may feel, if you take a deep breath in for a sec, just let yourself tap and breathe. You may feel in just a quick sec, I can already feel it, a little bit of a buzzing that's now created. And don't expect it just yet, but that's what you're going to feel over time with this session. And this is what our patients feel like with acupuncture and are missing it right now. I know I'm missing being with my patients. So I'm so grateful for this form of connection. I mean, can you imagine if we had had this even however, like when was Zoom created? It's saving our lives right now. It's saving our connection with one another. So I'm tapping on my forehead. Sorry, back to my point. I'm tapping on my eyebrow, and I'm going to say, even though I feel stress and anxiety, I love and accept myself fully. And now you can repeat that. And we're going to move over to the side of the eye. If you have glasses, you can be a little bit, or if you don't have glasses, you can be a little bit closer, or you can be down here, anywhere in this area. And so just tap here. Either side of the body is really fine. You can do one side, and then we'll switch. We're doing it twice, so you can switch to the next. All this stress is making me feel extremely uncomfortable. That's what I want you to just say aloud. All this stress in my body is making me feel extremely uncomfortable. And then we'll move down to under the eye. The stress and intensity, even though I feel the stress and tension, I love and accept myself fully. Deep breath in. Now we're moving to underneath the nose. Even while I'm experiencing this tension, I'm fearful of this stress, I love and accept myself fully. Now we are moving down to under the chin, or on the chin, sorry, under the lips. Deep breath in, a few taps. Even though I'm feeling stress and anxiety, I love and accept myself fully. And now we're going to move to the collarbone, kind of just right in between or underneath. You can just tap this with your all of your fingers. Deep breath in. Even while I'm experiencing anxiety and stress, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. This one is really great for opening up the lung chi, which is just the energy of the lungs. Just our connection to the outside world and our capacity to give and receive freely. And now we're going to head to under the arm. You can lift up your arm and just tap along underneath the arm here. Even though I'm completely stressed out and overwhelmed, I deeply love and accept myself fully. And finally to the top of the head. All right, so you're just tapping the head. I'm just tapping with one finger. This one is really good to feel that buzz. You can just kind of tap all around the top of the head and take a few deep breaths in. Even though I'm experiencing stress and anxiety, I love and accept myself fully. All right, we're going to do one more round now. If you'd like to move to your other hand, you can start on the eyebrow point, and now we're going to move into the positive. Take a deep breath in. I believe this stress has a greater purpose of awakening for me. I allow myself not to resist this stress, but to embrace it in this moment. Sorry if I'm going too fast. I'm just getting lost in the moment. If you want to repeat after me, you can. I'll try to hold space for that. Down to the side of the eye. I know that I can learn from this physical experience. And now under the eye, deep breath in. I feel my stress start to release now. Definitely feeling that buzzing in my head from all this tapping, creating that vibration. Down to under the nose. My stress does not control me. My stress does not control me. Onto the chin. I am not my stress. I am not this anxiety. Onto the collarbone. I choose to release all of my stress now. I choose to release all of my stress now. This one just feels so good to me. It feels really good too. connect with this chest and heart area and move any of that stagnant tension. All right, and up to the head. I choose to release my stress. I choose to release my anxiety. And in this present moment, I embrace peace. I allow myself to, in this present moment, come back to peace. This one feels really good too. I'm kind of moving it all around the head. I'm using my whole hand now. All right, so let's take a few deep breaths together. These breaths to me now feel more full, feel more relaxed. I feel a little loosey-goosey. How are you guys doing? Now the last step is to check in again. Check in on the emotion of stress and anxiety and see where it feels now. In my body, I feel much more relaxed and calm. I hope that you guys do too. I hope that you can use this at different times during your day. If you want to just use it on the top, you can do that. And just say, even though I'm feeling tension and stress, I love and accept myself fully. This is a great thing for kids. My kids, thanks for all the love, you guys. I'm getting all your hearts. From your heart to my heart. Thank you. I use this with my kids who, because of course I got a master's in Chinese medicine, they will never let me do acupuncture on them. But they will do emotional freedom technique, my 7-year-old and my 10-year-old, even if they roll their eyes first. They, oh, it's good to see a laugh. They will say this and let themselves take a few deep breaths in. Kind of at the end of an emotional roller coaster for them, you know, if you're in the middle of your emotions, you don't always want to calm them. Sometimes, again, you need to just emote them. And kids know that better than anyone, right? How great are your kids at having emotions? And how quickly do they mostly process through them? My kids both have strong emotions quickly. And then they move back to a strong emotion of love quickly. And mostly reside there, you know, in love and peace and joy. And when they need to go through other emotions, we go through them together, take deep breaths on them, and then do a little bit of tapping. And just to let them say, even though I'm feeling upset, I love and accept myself fully. So thank you so much, everybody who came on today and watched. It was really nice to be with you all. Hi. Even more people are saying hi. Oh, hi, Shanna. I really miss everyone, and I know that everyone misses each other. And I'm so grateful for this technology that we have to support each other during this time. And I just want you guys to know that we really are here for you. Like I said, we're offering telesupport, so you can call in the office and let us know that you'd like to have a chat, and we're all happy to do that, because this is something, like I said, we've been dealing with diseases on a personal and societal level for years, and now we are all in it together. And so although I have gone through my own ups and downs, we all have, and we all should, none of us are immune to this, I have really seen, wow, I do kind of know how to do this. I have been teaching others about this for 15 years. And I have a lot of tools that I can share, and it feels really good to feel like I can provide some level of value. during this time. You know, I know I'm not the hero on the front line, but I know that we all need to be giving and receiving value right now to feel connected to our communities and to ourselves. So thank you. Thanks again for being here. We're going to put the video up, and you guys can really follow through this at any time. And maybe I'll do another one in a few days and won't have as much of the intro, so you can just dive right in and we can just do it together. That sounds really fun and nourishing to me. So if you're interested, let me know. I love you guys. I'm grateful for all of you, and I feel all of your love and appreciate it. And that's it. We'll keep in touch soon. And like I said, call us if you need anything. I don't know if I gave the number, 248-737-7126. And that's it. We're all in this together. Love you. Bye.